Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching Teen Wolf. This is episode 8 of season 6. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the series so far. Last episode, very interesting. You know, we had Noah finally reveal what was behind the wallpaper, and he smashed his wall down as well. You know, he wasn't playing about it. He wasn't just taking down the wallpaper, he's taking down the plasterboard, mate. He ripped out a big massive hole in his obviously wall, found the door, opened it. Styles' bedroom. Now right now he doesn't know it's Styles' bedroom, but he's got questioning himself. You know, he's thinking, what's going on? He said to Claudia, maybe this is our son's room. Do you know what I mean? Maybe we do have a son. Maybe this is where, you know, he slept. And she's obviously on the other side of the door saying, mate, how can we have a son that both of us can't remember? It's crazy. It's far-fetched. You know, this isn't, you know, real. You need to just forget about it. He's like, did you know this room existed? She was like, yeah, kind of. You know, it's on the blueprints of the house. Lydia, again, she was in her house. She was laying in bed. A mum come over. She asked her, you know, what's she thinking of? She said, look, mate, you know, I can't stop thinking about how when we went to Canaan, there was a kid that is dead. We know he was dead. He died. He drowned. But we could all physically see him. He was there. He was in the present. Me, obviously, Malia and Scott, all could see him, and we could all hear him. Now, we believe, or I believe, that his mum conjured him here into the present to fill the void of her lost son. And I believe that Noah's doing that with his wife, mate, Claudia, to fill the void of Style. He's conjured his wife because he's lost his son and he can't remember him, and he's using her to fill it. Very interesting. I like that start. I like that side of the story. It was really intriguing. Then obviously we had the rest of the pack. They was trying to catch the Ghost Rider all episode. They come up with a great idea that they created. Well, Mason's idea was that he created like a fence or a force field, electrified it so that anything that went inside of it couldn't get out. Do you know what I mean? So like if the Ghost Riders got in there, then they couldn't, you know, like evaporate out of it. And they used a lightning rod to ping it to the location. Hayden used herself as bait, and he went in to try and get her. She come out the other door, shut, mate. You know, Liam shut it. Scott tried to close the other one. He was struggling. Theo come over, actually helped as well, and boom, they locked it, got him stuck inside. Now what's really interesting is they was trying to speak to it. It didn't happen. They was like, maybe Jordan, maybe Perish can. When he was at the party, you know, they wasn't scared of him. They was trying to communicate. And they got him here. But they ended up kind of like telepathically talking to him. And they made him turn into the Hellhound, and he was like went into a trance, and he was trying to get him out of the cage. He broke the boundary seal. Scott and Liam like threw him outside. They was trying to stop him, obviously, from setting him free. While all this chaos and commotion was going on, Mr. Douglas come inside. He attacked Theo. He attacked the Ghost Rider. He ate his gland and obviously killed him. Took his whip, went outside, whipped Cora, and buff, mate. He has been taken to the other side. He's vanished, and I wonder if everybody remembers him or if they don't now. It's going to be exciting, but it's mad, mate, honestly. Good episode, really enjoyed it, and hopefully today's is just as good. So thanks for clicking on it. If you do enjoy it, please smash the like, it really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into episode 8 of season 6 of Teen Wolf. Back in the day, starting the episode.
Gentlemen, imagine an army not burdened with the weakness of ordinary soldiers. An army of unstoppable warriors. The Wild Hunt.
We are not chasing fairy tales, Hauptmann.
You have seen them? They're in the Ruhr Valley. My Kampfgruppe can secure the area tonight.
An unstoppable army. How would you control this unstoppable army? How do you stop the unstoppable?
Oh, he raised a decent question though. How do you stop them?
With German efficiency.
He just killed him in front of everybody. That was an interesting like transition into the start, but the guy didn't ask a daft question, did he? He literally did ask a sound one. How do you stop the unstoppable? You know, he said with German efficiency, and then just turned into a werewolf and killed him. And that didn't really answer the question because, you know, we know that just attacking him just like that doesn't help. So, I mean, unless he has a better plan, or, well, he must do, because he's come back here and he's killed one, hasn't he? He actually did kill one, and he took one of the whips, so he's going to be interesting to see. Oh, he's got it. So he has got it. So when Lydia did touch it, it became reality. Oh, look. Oh, he's remembering. He's just like Styles in there, putting them all over his room. He just needs to find like a picture of Styles now. Do you know, like, so he can remember his son. Proper crime board, that, innit? Oh, picture. It's not our Styles, but I mean, it's young Styles and his mum when she was in the hospital.
Just to clarify, are you planning on biting everyone in the train station? So the plan is to get Styles to come up with a plan.
Liam and Hayden will stay here with Mason. As long as somebody's left in Beacon Hills,
They can't leave.
move on. You got a better idea?
Yeah, it's called Run Like Hell.
If you can't help, we can find it ourselves.
You run. Do you know what, right? He's consistently saying you run, yeah? He said it last episode, and did he run? No. He stood his ground and saved Malia, you know? And I'm expecting him to do it again. You know, he's constantly saying you run. Well, why are you not running now then? Why didn't you run last episode after you luckily survived, you know? It was only because the teacher come and he killed them that they actually did retract the Ghost Riders. So that was your chance to flee then. But no, you stayed around, and I reckon that when push comes to shove, mate, you're going to show up somehow and somewhere. It's interesting. Also, I did raise a question, maybe last episode or the one before, maybe that somebody could go in a bite Styles, turn him into a werewolf, and he could come back through the rift just like he did. So it's interesting that they've used that in the present as well, mate. They've actually used a suggestion, not from me, but like I come up with the same one.
This track's outside led north from here.
Oh, she's putting her fingers and no gloves on in the back of his head.
This one's gone too.
Oh, he's here.
What do you want?
Pull me out, gland, I hope.
I want you to help me find a hellhound.
I can't help you.
Not fast enough.
Chris would never talk, would he? He would never talk. Look at this little bit of affection here. Look, I love
Thank you
it.
for volunteering.
At least we found his cell.
He only has pictures of us.
It means he loves you.
It's interesting that they got his phone though, and his picture's still there.
I really hope it's not from up there.
Peter did come out from high above though.
It's below.
It's below us. The tunnels again, mate. Literally, like everything happens down there.
Does he need to stay in there?
He's still Theo.
Theo saved
That's true.
Scott, remember?
He
can
did.
still hear you.
He did save him.
If he knew how to fight them, then he might know everything about them.
Guess who knows all about Mr. Douglas?
Of course he knows everything, doesn't it, mate? Everything always falls into Liam's lap. I mean, Theo's lap. My thing is, yeah, he's saying that Mr. Douglas knows how to fight them. But does he know how to fight them, though? Because we haven't seen him technically fight them yet. Now, we've seen him kill one, but there's a massive difference, yeah? He went and attacked one that was defenseless. Scott, Liam, and the pack had already done the hard graft in de-weaponing him and obviously locking him up. And the guy was in there and he just went in and bit him. So, does he actually know how to take one out? Because Scott could have done the exact same thing as what Mr. Douglas done to that Ghost Rider that he killed. So, it's going to be interesting to see, obviously, what his plan is, mate. You know, because he did take the whip and he did hit Corey. So, what is he actually planning? And now he's looking for a hellhound. It's interesting. Oh.
I hold all the cards.
You're locked in a jail cell.
You want me to tell you about Douglas? Break the sword.
I'll break the sword. I'll break it right over.
Aiden,
How do we know if we let you out, you won't run?
he's gonna tell us from in here.
Oh, okay.
Still gonna need some incentive.
So he's going to break that, but going to keep him locked up, and then he's going to reveal what's going on.
He's a low-end wrench.
He's part wolf, part lion.
Part wolf, part lion. Madness.
They came by storm. They rode horses. They were unnatural.
It's mad how they're going in search of the Ghost Riders, you know what I mean? Well, see what I mean? He didn't get thrown back like Malia just did.
Please.
Oh, look, he's managed to walk through it as well. He's not been thrown back or killed. Oh, it took a while, but he's gone as well. Absolute burnt to a crisp. Look at him. It's crazy how they can absorb bullets. Look, it don't even have no impact on them. It's been in the herd, mate. Look. Oh, I whipped him. But he's still here. He's not been told. Oh, so see what I mean? That's really interesting. So they was just saying there in the hospital, in the police station, that he knows how to take them down. You know, he's figured it out. But we've just seen here in this flashback that he didn't take them out there, did he? He went in search of them. He wanted them to be part of his army, and then he didn't succeed at all. They've just come destroyed everybody, beaten him, whipped him, and just took out everyone. Now, yes, I know that we've seen him kill one last episode, but that was after everybody else trapped him and done the legwork, like I previously said. We've not physically seen anybody defeat one in the present, like, or in combat, because the guns don't even work. Perishes didn't work. You know, all their weapons didn't work. They just absorbed the powers. And then when all of them come, you've got no chance.
If that was back in 1943, where's he been all this time?
Found a scientist that he thought could help him. 3 of them. Ghost Rider's whip didn't go deep enough to take him. He was thrown in the tank and the wound infected the water. It mixed with the fluid from the bat and actually made him stronger.
The Nazis lost the war. Why is he still obsessed? What does he want an army for?
He doesn't want it for them. He wants it for himself.
Do you reckon he's going to wait for the door to open before he pumps it back? Go on, Chris. Oh, he's been whipped into the other side with Styles. This is gone as well. Hey, that's getting stats that other side, isn't it? Everyone's going there. Oh, look at him with the same colour eyes, mate. Well, interesting. Mason's gone now. Go on, Liam. One thing I like about Liam is never gives up. You know what I mean? He's always trying to protect everyone. He is like a second alpha, really. Yo, look at that flip from Hayden, mate. Dominated him. He's dropped his weapon. Oh, he's got her. Another one's here. Absolute cheaters, aren't they? They're struggling though, aren't they? They are struggling. Like I said, I'd loosen the rope and I'd go closer towards him.
I'm not leaving you.
You have to. You can save me on the other side.
It's Hayden gone. Oh, so that's interesting, mate. So we have seen just now, mate, Mason get took, Hayden get took, Chris, Melissa, you know, that's 4 of them, you know, Corey's there, 5, and Styles. That's 6 people that we know is over on the other side, mate. That is getting absolutely stacked. And when they're there, they're all going to be able to talk to each other. They're going to remember each other. And I don't know, there's more heads over there now. They can create their own plan to return to the present. They'll know what they've been doing. Do you know what I mean? So everybody who's been sent over recently will know that the people on this side are trying to get them out. And they'll go with some sort of knowledge. And then them on that side will also have their own knowledge as well. And they can put, you know, 2 heads together, 6 heads, and try and get their own plan. It's really interesting.
Think about how to get through a supernatural rift that melts steel.
But it doesn't have to be so hard.
Is it in?
Why is this suddenly so important? Why can't it wait until tomorrow?
Do you reckon she's able to go inside that room?
His bed, clothes he never folds, his crime board.
There's nothing here.
Is she chatting or what? Like, I don't know, because she don't want to go in.
Come on.
Noah, there's still nothing here.
It's nothing there now. Like, is it because Scene's believing that he believes it, so it's there? She don't believe it, so it's not.
Followed her scent. I followed your desperation. All that matters right now is getting through the rift.
Then you're out of luck.
I said it, didn't I, mate? In Icon House, he got through the barrier downstairs.
Bad guy. When has anything ever been so black and white?
World War II. He's a Nazi. I'm not letting you through that rift.
Not letting me. Still think you have a say in the matter.
Oh, that's interesting, mate. Literally. Oh, they've all just ran away. Even though you don't want to be on his side, it's a good plan right now, to be honest. Best way to get there.
Coming.
Coming. Hey. Oh, they've not made it in time. Oh, of course they're coming out now.
I don't remember your birthday last year.
Oh, he's remembering that she's not here.
I always wanted to go to Big Sur.
You did. I remember.
I took this picture on your last good day. You were yourself all day. Styles had his mom back.
The medication had started to work.
He tried so hard to stay awake. And when he finally fell asleep, it was in your arms. We didn't need to talk, but When you finally closed your eyes,
I was myself again.
I knew you were gone.
I like that scene, mate. It's really good. I like Sheriff. Oh. What just happened there, mate? Something made a noise, like, opened up. Just before these have a scrap, right? What difference would it make if these just lost, yeah? If they got whipped now and got tucked to the other side, is it not just the same as them running through that portal just a minute ago? They'd end up in the same location, wouldn't they? So, you know, if I was them, I'd just let them take me. You know, why not? Oh.
The web! It didn't take you!
I don't think they're trying to take us. I think they're trying to kill us.
Oh, here he comes. I told you he wouldn't go away. I told you, man. I called it. Oh, he's gone to the other side as well. Oh, he's not shot them. Ah, Jackie, it's a banshee. Can he not do something to banshees? He didn't take the woman and Kanan, and now they're not doing Lydia.
It's afraid of you.
It's afraid of Lydia, okay.
I'm afraid of me.
You don't know what's going on.
Please check the number or try your call again.
Scott, your mom is gone, but she's still alive.
Innit? That's a positive. You got to look at it that way. She's not dead.
The rift is gone. The only ones left in Beacon Hills.
No, the sheriff's still there. Like, here he is, right in queue, mate.
I have a son. When Stiles was a little kid, he couldn't say his first name. I remember when Stiles first got his Jeep. It belonged to his mother. I gave him his first roll of duct tape that day. We're here tonight because my goofball son decided to drag Scott into the woods to see a dead body. His whole room came back. And then the strangest thing happened. I thought I saw him right there in the middle of the room.
You remember Styles, and then a new rift was created. We won't open it again. By remembering Styles, we have to remember everything.
So, I mean, what happened then in the bedroom? It was a rift that we heard, you know, when that noise happened, when he was in there. It's interesting because he said that it happened for, you know, it was there for a moment, but that moment felt like a while, to be honest. You know, 5 seconds is a long time for a rift, you know, like Scott and Malia and Lydia, they didn't manage to get inside the portal, did they, mate? You know, when Parrish went through it a second ago, those 5 seconds, if they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they would have made it, but they didn't. It was like 1, poof, gone, mate. So, very interesting, you know. So, the portal has opened up. It's interesting that they said that they're going to remember Styles again. I thought that maybe it was because Styles was remembered by somebody new. Do you know what I mean? So, because his dad remembered him, that it did give a portal into that place. Now, like, because all these already know, how do they open up a portal for him? But maybe if, like, the sheriff remembers, I don't know, Melissa, for example, or Chris, it's like a new memory. It gets that little rift, you know, it gives it a little flicker. But maybe if everybody thinks at the same time, you know, the more you think, the more you can see, the more the rift opens up. I don't know, it's interesting, but I like this episode. It was good, you know, we had decent flashback with the teacher. Then we've seen him go and get, you know, go and get Jordan. He's used him, the Hellhound, to open up the portal for him to go inside. No surprise, really. We did see him last season when he walked down into Icon House, you know. When the barrier was there, he just walked straight through it, didn't he? He burnt it, it opened it up, and Scott and Liam managed to just run straight through it, following Parrish. So, again, the fact that he can open this up is very interesting. I also like the fact that the Ghost Riders are scared of Lydia the Banshee. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen one Banshee left in Kanan, and we've seen a Banshee here as well. So maybe the task is they go after every single person, but not the Banshee. And maybe it's because of the scream. I wonder if Lydia's scream affects them. Do you know what I mean? We haven't seen her even try that yet. So, I mean, it's really exciting. It's interesting. And like I said, mate, the other side's getting stacked now, and I can't wait, obviously, to see all of them on this side come up with a plan to try to get to this side, as well as the people on this side a plan for that one. Hopefully you followed that. I can't wait for the next episode. Okay, so that's going to wrap up episode 8 of season 6 of Teen Wolf. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Very interesting, like I was saying, mate. The other side is getting absolutely stacked now. So over there we currently have Stiles, Peter, who else do we have? Melissa, Chris, Corey, Mason, he's gone. Hayden. That's 7 people that we know, mate. 7 people have been taken to the other side. Like, surely they can come up with a plan themselves. Because here in the present, who have we actually got? We've got Theo, Scott, Lydia, Malia, and the sheriff, and Liam. So they've got 6. On the other side, they've got 7. So, you know, there's more people being taken than there is more in the present. So I know that these are working on this side to try and get them back, but maybe they can come up with their own plan on that side. Obviously, Parrish and, you know, the teacher have gone over there now. So there's loads. And, you know, the best episode of the season, in my personal opinion, was episode 4, I think it was, with Styles and Peter, when Peter was first, you know, reintroduced back in, and when Styles was on the other side. And, you know, Styles has been pretty much absent for what, like, 6 episodes out of the 8 this season. It's crazy. One of the biggest characters in the show, one of the best characters. I would definitely say if everybody ran a top 3 vote, which we will be doing towards the back end of the season, that I reckon Styles will possibly take the top spot, or maybe second, but I think that he's going to be in the top 3 of majority of people. And to have like a big, massive period absent of this season, it's crazy, considering that the episode that he was in was absolutely amazing. And I think that, you know, episode 4 of this season possibly may be one of the best of the entirety of Teen Wolf, not just season 6. Like, the hotel episode in season 3 was absolutely amazing. You know, that's a standout one for me. This one as well in season 6, you know, and I just can't wait to see more and more of Styles on the other side. So I want to see more action in this other place. You know, like I said, there's loads of people there now. I wouldn't mind a few episodes over there seeing their plan to get out. I know that, like, this side have got a plan, Scott and his dad and all that, but over there as well, the more people that have been going, surely there's more plans being created, more ways of trying to get out. You know, why have they not tried to use the intercom again? There's loads of different things that we could go down, but I enjoyed today's episode, the fact that his dad remembered him, his room come back to life. You know, he had a sad moment with his wife Claudia, and now she's gone. Mason, like I said, he was devastated that Corey had gone, but he remembered him. He found his cell phone. He found, obviously, pictures on there. He's got taken as well, so that couple obviously is back there. They had a fight with the Ghost Riders again, but they lost. And right there, there was a gun on the floor, and I'm really interested to know that if they get hit with their own weapon, does it have any impact on them at all? You know, Liam could have ran over and picked it up while Hayden was obviously whipped, and just shot them and see what happened. Maybe nothing. Maybe it does nothing like everybody else's guns. It seems to just be absorbed in the body, and you know, no effect whatsoever. But we have seen one die by obviously cornering him, taking his powers, well, not taking his powers, like restricting his powers, taking his weapons, and then it was fair game for the Supernatural to come in and kill him. That is the only way so far. Even with the backstory, yeah, we didn't really get a massive, massive detailed thing on how to take one out. And the only one that we have seen take out is here with the teacher in the present. While, is it called the pineal gland or something? That's what Melissa keeps calling it. He killed him and at that. And what's significant? Why is he actually doing that? I don't think that's been raised either. So, I mean, there's loads of stuff going on that I'm really invested in. Hopefully, you guys are excited for the rest of this season. We've only got 12 episodes left. Hopefully, it's a wild ride, and I'm really, really enjoying it so far. And hopefully, it ends on... You know what? Hopefully, it ends great. Some shows that you watch, you get invested, don't always have amazing endings, but I'm hoping, I'm hopeful, I'm praying that this one, the way this season started, is going to have a good one. So I can't wait to find out. Hopefully, you guys are excited too. If you are, please smash the like, really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.